Hello, everyone. My name's Julian Stanley. Thank you very much for inviting me to your conference. I'd like to speak to you this morning about an opportunity to participate in a pilot for the European Union's new international self-assessment tool for centres of vocational excellence. The international self-assessment tool for COVs is being developed by the European Union to help vocational skills providers become centres of vocational excellence by developing, by improving, so that they've got the wide range of capabilities necessary. It's also there to help existing centres of vocational excellence develop, or to bring together centres who want collectively to develop as a centre. It addresses the scope of activities, encouraging vocational skills providers to extend the scope of what they do, a wider range of activities and partners. It also addresses performance, the quality of the resources, the processes and the results, the stakeholders that a centre produces. And it also addresses the capacity, the underpinning systems and relationships, the culture, knowledge and vision that make possible the performance and the wide range of activities. But how will it work? What's inside the box? The tool will contain a framework for excellence, a setting out of the common standards for vocational excellence. In addition, it will contain data, the historical data of what's been achieved in the past, good practices. And in addition, it will contain guidance, and it will be accompanied by support and mentoring. So how will vocational schools and centres use the tool? Well, first of all, they will use it to orientate towards excellence, to make a judgment of where they are and at the moment in relation to where they want to be. They can learn from other centres, looking at their activities, their achievements, their practices and their pace of change. They can consult widely with their own teachers, their own employers, the students, in order to build a common understanding of what the priorities for change are for them. They can use evidence, and it's an important part of this tool to gather together the relevant elements to inform the choices that they're going to have to make. Working together in this way, they can build the common understandings and the motivations to make the effort to bring about change. On the basis of that, they can start to set realistic targets of where they want to get to at what point in time. It's difficult to move forward alone. The model, the tool is designed to encourage and support centres who want to build partnerships, who want to work in an ecosystem or with networks, so that together they can make improvement and that they can find collective solutions to developmental problems. The tool also makes it possible to monitor, to look back over time to see what progress you've made. And also it's a basis for obtaining recognition of excellence and recognition of progress. I'd like to emphasize that it's a self-assessment tool, and it's up to the centres themselves which criteria and which evidence indicators they think are relevant and they want to use. Centres are given the opportunity to make comparisons with other centres, but it's up to them if they want to make these comparisons and against which other centres they want to make them. Centres are encouraged to make a collegiate self-assessment in the light of the evidence that they gather, and if they want, it's possible for centres to work together in a collaborative way to help one another self-assess. This year we've been writing the indicators and writing the criteria and consulting widely with schools. But next year we want to actually pilot the tool. We want it to be used in vocational schools and centres by management, by teachers, by employers and by students. We plan to offer the pilot in 3 of the following languages: English, Spanish, French, German, Italian and Polish. We will choose the languages depending upon the most popular choices of the pilot schools. Schools will receive training, and in addition, during the self-assessment process, they will receive support, mentoring, and also debriefing at the end of the self-assessment. Schools which carry out a self-assessment will be given an early opportunity to gain recognition for their vocational excellence. And this is because Europe is also planning to develop a label or an award which will recognise vocational excellence. So I'd like to close by inviting you to register an interest to participate in the pilot. Who is it for? Well, it's for any vocational school, any skills provider who is interested, who is seeking to become excellent, who is interested in the model provided by Centres of Vocational Excellence, and who sees that as a way of improvement. Register your interest, and then depending on the numbers, depending upon the languages and so forth, you will be invited to a briefing event where you'll be able to find out more about exactly what the commitment would be on your part, about what support you would get, about how long it would take, and so forth. And on the basis of that information, we hope you'll be able to make up your mind about whether you want to participate or not. Thank you very much indeed for your attention. I hope that it's been interesting to you, and I hope, of course, that you will register and participate in the pilot. Thank you very much indeed.